Nisha Jamwal, Ms. Susanna Skyfer, Shri Asim Garg, other reputed doctors, plastic surgeons, and specialists in treating the cleft problems. I am Rishi Raj Singh, born in 1961 in the westernmost district of India, that is Bikaner, Rajasthan. I was born with both the problems, that is cleft lip as well as cleft palate. Everything was in a departed form. So my first operation was done you can see it was done very poorly when I was 1.5 years old by the head of the department, Dr. Wanchu, in Bikaner itself. But then they didn't touch. In 1962, they didn't touch the cleft part because they didn't know about it. So when we are talking about the problems of cleft, तो उसके बारे में मुझे जो मेरा अनुभव है वो ये बताना है कि अभी भी राजस्थान, उत्तर प्रदेश, मध्य प्रदेश, बिहार, वेस्ट बंगाल, ज्यादातर उत्तरी भारत में क्लेफ्ट के खूब सारे मरीजों का अभी तक इलाज शायद नहीं हुआ है। मैं कहीं पढ़ रहा था कि हर 4 बच्चों में एक बच्चा क्लेफ्ट की समस्या के साथ में पैदा होता है। तो ये सबसे पहले जो डॉक्टर्स वगैरह यहाँ बैठे हैं कि हम शायद स्माइल ट्रेन के द्वारा शहरों में या बड़े महानगरों में इसका इलाज करने के लिए शायद सक्षम हुए हों, पर गांव में अभी भी हमारे को इसके बारे में ज्यादा प्रयास करने की जरूरत है। तो जब मैं इसका प्रॉब्लम एज यू ऑल नो, आप जो बोलते हैं वो किसी आपके माँ, आपके फादर या आपके बहन भाई या आपके जो पास के जो रिलेटिव हैं उनके अलावा और कोई समझ नहीं सकता। जो मेरे साथ में जो प्रॉब्लम थी, एक हवा सी आपके मुंह से निकल जाती है। तो ये प्रॉब्लम स्कूल में मेरे जैसे बहुत से लोग यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, मुझे इस तरह के प्रोग्राम्स में आना बड़ा अच्छा लगता है, बिकॉज आई फील प्राउड टू बी द पार्ट ऑफ द क्लेफ्ट कम्युनिटी। मुझे इसके बारे में मुझे गर्व है। तो ये जो सब लोग बैठे हैं वो मेरे से एग्री करेंगे, उनके पेरेंट्स भी आए हुए हैं। आपको सुन के ये आश्चर्य होगा कि पेरेंट्स को हमारा जितना अपमान, हमारे ऊपर जितना स्कूल कॉलेजेस में हंसा जाता है वो आपको मालूम नहीं है। 1-2 बार मैंने मेरी माँ को बताया कि मेरे ऊपर सभी हंस रहे हैं, सब लोग मेरा तरह तरह के मेरे नाम निकाल देते हैं और मैं रोता रहता हूँ स्कूल में। टीचरों को मालूम नहीं है। दिस इज अनदर प्रॉब्लम। जब टीचर नहीं होते हैं तब ये सब चलता रहता है। क्लास के 2 क्लासेस के बीच में, स्कूल ग्राउंड पे, प्ले ग्राउंड पे, तो माँ उसको हंस के टाल देती है, तू मेरा राजा बेटा है, तू मेरी नानी बेटी है, वो करके मुझे तुमसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। तो एक बार कहने के बाद में फिर माँ को कहने का भी कोई फायदा नहीं है, लेकिन वो समस्या वहां से हटती नहीं है। द प्रॉब्लम डजंट गो अवे। The children keep on humiliating out of sheer innocence. They also don't mean it. In India, the sources of entertainment are very, very less. Least are in schools. So how do we entertain ourselves? I'm also an expert in body language also. That is the way I have learned. So before the children, there are hardly any sports, there are hardly any playing grounds. There are hardly any playgrounds in the schools. So how do they entertain themselves? So one of the main sources of entertaining ourselves in the school is to humiliate others and laugh. So इसके बारे में स्माइल ट्रेन या दूसरे जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हैं, जो एनजीओ है, मेरी रिक्वेस्ट आप लोगों से ये है कि आपको स्कूलों से जुड़ना चाहिए. आपको जरा मरीज भी नहीं मिल रहे हैं. हिंदुस्तान में करीब करीब 99% लोग शुरू की क्लासेस में तो स्कूल में जाते हैं क्योंकि वहां पे उनको खाना मिलता है. आप इस बात को समझिए. ये एडवर्टीजमेंट देना, टीवी में ऐड देना, न्यूज़पेपर में ऐड देने से कुछ लोग तो पढ़ लेंगे, गरीब आदमी उसको नहीं पढ़ पाएगा. तो आपको पता कैसे लगेगा कि आपका क्लेफ्ट का पेशेंट कहाँ है? स्कूल में आपको पता लगेगा. आप स्कूल जाइए, आपको वहां बैठे मिलेंगे सब, कोई कोने में या कहीं पीछे. तो स्कूल में आपको दो काम, दैट्स माय रिक्वेस्ट टू यू. स्कूल में, in school you have to do two things. One is to find out where your cleft patients are. That is, school is the best available thing, because in the search of food, everyone is coming to school. Number one. Number two, you have to tell the teachers and principals who, like parents, are not aware that they are special children. किसी के कोई एक आंख से नहीं देख सकता, कोई दोनों आंखों से नहीं देख सकता, कोई हकलाता है, कोई हमारे जैसे हैं जो बोलना चाहता है लेकिन समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं सामने. भाई इनको भी देखो, इनको उनसे पूछो. आप पूछोगे उनसे बुला के, एज ए बॉडी लैंग्वेज एक्सपर्ट, द कॉग्निटिव, आई हैव रेड, द कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट ऑफ a child is that a child will not tell his or her problems even to the parents or the teachers unless they are asked. जब तक आप बच्चे से पूछोगे नहीं भी तुम्हारी प्रॉब्लम क्या है, बच्चा नहीं बताएगा, उसका डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ. It only happens after once he or she is 12 years or so. तो आपको टीचरों को ये कहना है कि उनके साथ में उनका अपमान या उनकी हंसी उड़ाई जा रही है या नहीं, कम से कम उड़ाई जा रही है या नहीं, वो अलग बात है. पूछना है कि भाई आपको कोई परेशान तो नहीं कर रहा. तब वो बोलेगा कि सब मुझे ये बच्चा परेशान करता है, ये बच्चा परेशान करता है. जब लड़कों की ये हालत है, यू कैन इमेजिन द प्राइड ऑफ द गर्ल्स. उनका तो जीना, उन पे तो वैसे ही कमेंट होते रहते हैं. तो इट इज आत्महत्या तक भी, आत्महत्या. आई हैड इवन थॉट अबाउट सुसाइड आल्सो. आई एम नॉट, वी आर टॉकिंग ऑनेस्टली हियर. वेयरएवर, अजब आप एक सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं तो सवाल पूछने में सभी हंस पड़ेंगे, टीचर भी हंस पड़ेगा. तो देन द टीचर विल से कि नो नो नो, आप ऐसा करो, आप लिखो और मेरे को दो. आप, I am stopped even from satiating my curiosity. There is no way for me. I wanted to go to NCC. They refused. No, out. You cannot go to NCC. You know something? In my school there was a work. Even there is a humiliation on small matters. I am a left-hander. Left-handers are also being laughed at in the schools. You know that? In Kerala, is there anyone from Kerala here? It is almost a sin to write with to use your left hand. When I went over there, तो शादियों में जब हम खाना एक साथ में खाते थे, तो people, तो my SP, so मुझे मालूम नहीं, केरला में सभी लोग बैठ के खाना खाते हैं शादी में, हॉल में. तो मैं भी मेरा खाना खा रहा था. आई एम 100% लेफ्ट. आई यूज माई हैंड विद द, तो मेरे को देख के सभी ने अपना खाना खाना रोक दिया. तो आई हैड गॉन विद द सीनियर ऑफिसर. मैंने कहा व्हाई आर दे नॉट ईटिंग? दे सेड दैट यू आर ईटिंग विद द लेफ्ट हैंड. दिस इज अनहर्ड एंड अनसीन हियर. I say for their pleasure or for their satisfaction, I can't stop eating food at least. I continued with reading with my this left hand. I'm saying that even these kind of small matters are making you the butt of humiliation and light entertainment. तो स्कूल में आपको एक तो आपको स्कूल में बच्चे पता लग जाएंगे, और दूसरा आप टीचर्स को आप कहिए, आपको जाना पड़ेगा स्कूल कॉलेजेस में कि भाई इन लोगों के आप खुद ही कहिए कि इन लोगों का, आप उनसे मिलिए, आप पूछिए, वो कहेगा आपको कि मेरा ह्यूमिलिएशन हो रहा है. दीज आर द टू थिंग्स which the smile train, this global movement, or the other doctors, other NGOs, they should take care of it. And today I was reading in Google, even still nearly 10 lakhs, nearly 1 million, that is 10 lakhs children are still untreated. And they are almost, they have resigned themselves to condemnation of themselves. मतलब कुछ नहीं हो सकता. आप मेरा ही देख लीजिए. Now my father was in the government service. He wanted to get me treated, but there is no facility. आज भी क्या फैसिलिटी है? अगर मैं मेरे गांव में जाता हूँ, I come from Pugal. There is a village which is only 35 kilometers away from international border. I mean, in the vicinity of 100 kilometers, there is no hospital over there. Still today, leave alone treating this complicated plastic surgery of cleft or so. बीकानेर मेडिकल कॉलेज में आज भी अगर मुझे नहीं लगता वो जो क्लेफ्ट का ऑपरेशन. अच्छा, तो देन आई ग्रू अप with this humiliation. Then I came to college, then the humiliation continued. So then I read somewhere, one doctor told us, my relative, that there is a PGI, a plastic surgery facility has started, PGI Chandigarh. I went there. Dr. Ramakrishna, an old man, after his retirement, the PGI had asked him to start this facility. I may be the first of his patient. He refused. Yeah, आप तो operation नहीं हो सकता. 1978 I'm talking. I'm 61 more. भाई आप तो ऑपरेशन नहीं हो सकता. तो मैंने कहा क्यों? मतलब हमने पूछा क्यों? You are too old. Your skin has become like a parchment. Parchment, क्रिकेट के जो बल्ले होते हैं, जो बने हुए होते हैं, आपने देखा होगा उस पे. It is too. Now I remember his words. After 5 years, your skin has become too rigid. मुझे आपकी स्किन कहीं से लेनी है. I have to take your skin from your anywhere from. I have to open your mouth, and then I have to stitch your whole cleft with stitching. I will do the stitching. I am not sure whether it will not further get parted again. Number one, and number two, that the mouth has to be opened so that I can put both my hands. मेरे दोनों हाथ अंदर जाएं और मैं उसमें टाके लगाऊं. ये वापस अपनी जगह पे आएगा या नहीं, I am not sure. These were his apprehensions. Whether the mouth will come back to its normal position after opening so wide, I am not sure. अब आप जाइए, we will not do it. So then my father asked me what to do. So then I told him that it is better to die on this operation table rather than going back and facing the humiliation again. मरना बेहतर है यहाँ पे. मैं स्कूल कॉलेज में अब दोबारा मैं वहाँ पे उसके बगैर अब मैं नहीं जाऊँगा. You know, in those days the life was simple. No doctor was asking for signing the papers and all. Now only we have now the. No. Then they brought some papers. I am not responsible. This operation is being done, and on my father was furiously signing everything and all those. Operation was done. Luckily, that is my luck that it went for 5 hours and everything. My mouth came back to the same position, but I couldn't open it for nearly 3 months. I remember using a straw to just drink something, water or juice or so, for 3 months. Then they gave me something, an oblong shaped thing, first year. Then I kept on putting it here. After 3 to 4 months only, I could open my mouth. They gave me some exercises, basically table tennis ball, which I have to keep on blow. उसको फूंक मारते रहिए. The idea is कि सारी हवा नाक में से नहीं जाकर आपके मुंह में से निकले. So that is the way. So this is a long. Then I did the exercise. I also asked to the government of Rajasthan, am I a handicapped person? No. Then they got a definition. The definition of a handicapped person in this country is very funny. Even if you have lost this much of your finger, you are a handicapped person, you get the reservation in UPSC everywhere. But if you are speaking, nobody is understanding, you are not a handicapped person. I said, then how I will, no. Neither you are a handicap and you will not get any benefit. At the same time, medical में आपको निकाल दिया जाएगा. It is very, very excruciating. तो भाई क्या करें? That it was just before I was operated. So my another request to the doctors and experts here is to talk to the government of India and get this problem into the definition of a physical deficiency. We are not physically deficient. At the same time, we are not allowed to enter in the service. I'm telling you. So, अगली बार आपका कोई delegation government of India वगैरह में जाए, I would like to come with you. To the secretary also, I will tell him. They are not understanding this thing. Any circumcision, as I understand, any circumcision of your body part is you are in the list of handicap. But problem like this, which is more severe, no, there is no government benefit. That I find it absolutely unfortunate. तो ये 2-3 चीजें आपको करनी है आपको. और स्कूल के ऊपर अगर आप करें, फिर मेरा ऑपरेशन के बाद में यूपीएससी की मैंने तैयारी भी की. यूपीएससी के बाद में मेरा इंटरव्यू हुआ, सब कुछ हुआ. I mean, and by God's grace, I passed my UPSC exam in first attempt. And since last 36 years, I am in Trivandrum. Now I also have settled over there. I am doing some other job. I got retired 8 months ago. There are 2-3 things. Other things are also there. Cleft ka operation ho jana is not the end of the problem. Orthodontics. 7 years I had to go to PGI from 1978 to 1985, just before my selection, for my orthodontics treatment. It was a real help, but it is attached with this problem. Please try to understand. It's a comprehensive treatment. Khali operation or is not sufficient. 7 years it took me. Dr. Ashok Kutreja, last meeting he was there. I don't know, has he come? He was the man who treated me for 7 years. Orthodontics is a big thing which goes hand to hand with this. Second is, I remember they used to send me to ENT therapy, and they used to say that maybe some nerves might have been got disturbed, whether your hearing power is intact or have you lost your hearing power. A lot of things they used to ask me. Do you hear this sound? Do you hear this sound? Those things also went on for 1 year. And then speech therapy. So this the comprehensiveness of this cleft is also very important. Please try to understand. You have to go through this rigmarole of all these this comprehensiveness. And now they called all of us. 2011, PGI celebrated the 30th year of cleft operations over there. So we all went over there. Dr. Ashok Kutreja had arranged. Like me, many people came. So now they are saying that almost this kind of thing has to be done in less than 6 months. Earlier it was for 1 year, 2 years. Then they reduced it to 1 year. Now it is only for 6 months. But my request to you is that 6 months may The people of the rural areas you will not able to find them. They won't come. Then what do? If they have grown like me up to 18 years or 20 years, think about them. You have to find out. There are many people. In my village I see still unoperated. They don't know. They don't have money. They are poor. They don't have any knowledge. Even doctors are not there. I'm talking about Rajasthan, my district, Bikaner. That may be the same. This is thanks to this Oscar-winning film. This Smiling Pinky. Am I right? That Smile Pinky. That movie in 2009, the year in which A.R. Rahman got his Oscar, they also got Oscar. Dr. S.K. Singh and all. I saw. I'm a movie lover. So this ceremony I always see. So they were there. So with these words, I come to the end of my talk. Only two suggestions were there. One is concentrate on your school. The madam was saying that there is a program they are running with the Shiksha Mission or so. They want to engage me with that. I'm willing. And secondly, please try to make this problem as the part of physical deficiency. Thank you very much, sir. I'm honored that I have been called. Again, day after tomorrow, all of us, we are meeting at Trishur. Thank you very much, madam.